Hi everyone, it's Lainey and I invited my friend Fifi from the Divine Hostess.
Hey guys.
And today we will be making something special.
They are called Moroccan sweet potato pastry puffs, and although they're not actually Moroccan, they are Moroccan inspired. We're using herbs and spices you wouldn't expect in a dessert. It's going to be curry, honey, cinnamon, so it's a great blend. It's a sweet and savory type of thing. In my house we have it at Thanksgiving and Christmas, like a little holiday appetizer, and the first time I made it, my nephew, who was 1 at the time, ate like 3 of them in a row, so I think they must have been pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy the recipe.
Let's begin.
So I'm getting the hot water boiling now so that I can soften the sweet potatoes. Okay, so I'm just adding a little pinch of salt to the water to help it to boil. Okay, so it looks like the water is boiling, which is great. I'm gonna add the sweet potatoes just so they can soften up. It usually takes like 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, don't do like I did and splash yourself. I have accidents in the kitchen all the time. Do you?
Of course, all the time.
It's crazy. Okay, so give that about 15 to 20 minutes to boil, and that gives you some time to prep the rest of your ingredients. This pastry puff dough needs to thaw out for about 15 minutes, not any shorter or longer because it kind of gets too soft and mushy if you let it thaw out for too long.
Okay, good to know.
We're gonna make the egg wash. All you need is 1 large egg, pretty simple. Separate the yolk from the white, and we're gonna use the white to wash the pastry puff. And for many of you who don't know, that's what gives it that nice golden, crisp, yummy look to it. So just separate them. So if you wanna check and see if the sweet potatoes are done, just poke with a fork, and if the fork goes in easily, then they're done. Like this went in a little difficultly, so that's not done yet. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and the pastry puff is nice and soft. We can work with it. We still want it to be cool at the same time. So,
Ooh.
I love this. I bought this one from Trader Joe's. Okay, so I want you to help me with this. We're just gonna cut this into squares. So this should probably give you about maybe 6 squares.
Here, you cut it to show me.
Okay, so I usually, since this is 1 big square, I usually cut in half first. And it depends if you want large ones or small ones, really. But you can go like this size, and then, so this looks like it can make about 6. They do not have to be perfect at all.
Actually, these look pretty good.
Yeah.
And that's it?
Yep. So these are prepped so that they can actually get the filling on the inside.
Okay.
It's really good to set up a little prep station so you can get these little squares ready to put the filling in.
Oh. So is this how it's supposed to look like?
Yep, they usually kind of gather along the walls of the pot when they're close to done, and you can also stick a fork back in to make sure that it's nice and soft.
Oh, those are so tender.
Yep, nice and soft, so that's perfect. And actually this filling, if you have leftovers, you can just serve it as mashed sweet potatoes. They'll have a really surprising flavor.
Okay. This is the coconut?
Yes, and if you can, use coconut milk. You can use regular milk, but it just has such a yummy flavor.
Okay.
And you want to add some butter. I'm pretty generous with the butter for this recipe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It'll be nice and creamy. And go ahead and add the honey and the...
Oh, you're gonna need to use your fork.
Oh.
So about a teaspoon, right?
Yeah, about a teaspoon. You can add a little more. If you taste it and you want it a little sweeter, you can. But I kind of want it to be just a little in between savory and sweet.
Okay, and here we have the curry powder, the cinnamon, and the salt. Let's add those.
It. Yep. You would never think that curry belongs like in a dessert dish, but I promise it's so yummy. I love the smell of it.
Yeah, it smells really good. I was like,
So yeah, the first time I made this, I had so much left over that we had like mashed sweet potatoes as well another day. So you just want to take a little bit of the sweet potato, just kind of add as you need. I've made the mistake of putting too much at once, and then you end up not being able to close it. Stay towards 1/2 of the pastry puff.
Okay, so I'll see on this side.
So you can kind of move it around. I like to, even though, see how they're not perfectly square?
Yeah.
That means a little bit of the sweet potato will kind of be squeezing out the corners, but it makes it completely yummy and perfect. So just spread that out, and then on the other side we want some room, even around the corners too. I didn't leave myself much room, but the egg wash is gonna go around the corners and on the outside.
Okay, so
you just need a brush. I love to get like a little painting brush like this just to do easy things like this. So the egg wash, you just want it to go around the corners to help seal the pastry puff off. You don't need a whole lot. Here, you go.
Okay, so I just grab this and put it all sides?
Yeah, all the corners are fine.
Like that?
Perfect.
Oops.
Yep, and then just take one of the corners and close it off. And see how sometimes the little of the sweet potato is exposed, but that's perfectly fine. It's not going to burn in the oven or anything like that.
What a fail. Look at this. There you go. There you go. It's working
It will
out.
be delicious. Don't even worry about it. And you know, I just thought of something. It's better to actually assemble these on the pan instead of having to transport them, because at this point, the pastry puff gets a little warm. So let's make the others on the actual pan.
Okay. So after we finished baking them, we ate them, and guys, it was amazing. Also, if you want to check out more of her recipes, please do head over to her channel where she has a lot of meal prep ideas, healthy recipes. In addition, I also did a collab with her and I made donuts, so click the screen and it will take you there. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.